getting flooded too, so I can't really complain. I guess the staring match continues. Yeah, eventually we gotta snag into something pretty crazy here. Either A. You know what? We're gonna give a cheers to our opponent. Continues. Oh, okay, we finally get a Vraska. Okay, so no more staring contest, my friend. Vraska, the Betrayal Sting. I'm just gonna... Oh, they don't even want the staring contest to continue. I guess if you stare at Vraska, you turn to stone, right? Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So, we have seen the Golgari version of like this insta-kill like Vraska deck. I think we're playing it all wrong. Let's go ahead and dig right into the insta-kill. Alright, so if you'll notice immediately, I am running Abzan. I think Abzan is a little bit better. Again, I don't know, maybe someone has done this before, I don't know. I personally have not seen it, so I'm just going to stress the Vraska Innkeeper's talent. So, Innkeeper's talent, obviously at the beginning of combat at your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Permanents you control with ward or counters on them have ward 1. But the level 3 is what we want. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many counters of those things instead. So obviously you kind of probably most likely have seen it before. If you have not, if you're new to it, we have Vraska, Betrayal Sting. So the -9, you have Vraska's gonna come out with 12 loyalty counters. If you do have it up to level 4, and then the -9 says if they have fewer of 9 poison counters, they get a number of difference. So basically it would be 9, but then it's going to be 18, so it's an insta kill. But a lot of times I do see this kind of like a Golgari type of shell. I personally think that this is probably the best. You have to run green, obviously, so we make use of the Freestrider Lookout. Now, I mean, I'm only running 3. Why am I only running 3? Because I think it's more of like a setup thing. So if you notice, I am running a full 4 of the Pillage the Bog. Now, I think it's probably better to go in for this because later in the game, you can just kind of search for it. I think if you just like go all in on this Innkeeper's talent, I think it's like a little like cloggy. It's more of like a combo deck. So you can kind of take your time with it, control the board. We do run a lot of white so that we can actually get a little bit more control. I see a lot of like decks that are running like the, Preacher of Schism, sometimes even like the Snorse thingy, the Snake Horse thingy. I personally just think this is better. So we get Beza. Beza's like one of the best anti-aggro cards in the meta. Temporary Lockdown is the best anti-meta card or anti-aggro card in the meta. I don't think it's really up for debate. I'm actually only running 3 because again, we can just search so much with the Pillage of the Bog. We also can search with the Cruelty of Gix. Now, sometimes this gets a little funky with the Innkeeper's talent because if you would put 1 or more counters, you're going to put twice that many. So you have to kind of keep that in mind with the Cruelty of Gix. But nevertheless, target opponent reveals their hand. You can choose a creature or planeswalker card or discard it. You get to search your card. You do have to lose 3 life. Now, losing 3 life is a little hard, but again, we do have Beza, and we do have like that kind of just is enough. So gaining that life and creating those fish tokens are really, really nice. I want to run Beza in pretty much every deck you can. It's just so wonderful. But let's go ahead and address this one. The Grand Abolisher. Now, why are we running the Grand Abolisher? This is why it's a little bit weird, because with the Grand Abolisher during your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments, which is absolutely insane. Now, you're going to say, like, why is this, like, so good in this deck? Because if you're playing against control, what you're going to do is you're going to have Cavern of Souls. Cavern of Souls, you're going to call human. Now, the Grand Abolisher, they can't counter the Grand Abolisher. They can't counter it, so it is going to resolve. Once it's resolved, they're locked out of playing. They are completely locked out. So in those like grindy like control matches, if you have this Grand Abolisher, you win. There's nothing they can do. Now you can go in for the Innkeeper's talent. You can kind of do your thing. Now you can resolve your Vraska, because the Vraska can be countered. So if you go in for the Grand Abolisher, and once this is on the board with the Cavern of Souls, you got this, and then it's over. And it is worth noting, this is also a human. So when you call out human with the Grand Abolisher, you can also go for the Freestrider Lookout, which is a human. Nice little tidbit there. But nevertheless, yeah, this is just a way you can lock out your opponent. Because if you get into the Innkeeper's talent, and you get up to level 3, it's like, yeah, you're facing control, and then they're just like, okay, well, I just counter the Vraska. Sorry about your luck. Not this time, baby. We got the Grand Abolisher, and we're going to prevent that. So Cruelty of Gix, 4 Pillage the Bogs. Got everything you could ever need here. We've got temporary lockdowns. We do have Liliana the Veil, so just in case you discard your Beza, Cruelty of Gix can just kind of return the Beza. And like I said, it's just like I just think the Abzan version here of course, Elspeth Smite, And Elspeth Smite is definitely better than like Cut Down, Disfigure, etc., because it exiles. So when you're facing mice are everywhere. Mice are everywhere in the meta. So when you get that exile, the Cacophony Scamp and that Heartfire Hero, they are exiled. They are not going to deal damage to you. So the Elspeth Smite, again, I just feel personally that Abzan is better leveraged in this kind of deck than Golgari. So if you're going to run the Innkeeper's Talent, Vraska's Betrayal Sting kind of insta-kill, I think Abzan is better. Just my opinion. You can think whatever, test it out. Let me know if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm open to being wrong, but I really do feel like this is a better core for the insta-kill deck. So, as always, we're going to get a quick shout out to the Mana Rocks. Now, we have a new member. Thank you so much to J-Bear for becoming a patron. Thank you so much. Becoming a Mana Rock is just... how can you not love it? You're on the new board with the Blood Artist thingy, so thank you so much, J-Bear, for becoming a Mana Rock patron. Thank you so much. I think I said thank you, whatever. Deepest gratitudes. It means a lot to me. But do just keep in mind that only you can help save the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Consider joining the channel and becoming a Mana Rock, or just join the Discord, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Arcanius, hello. Alright, we'll go and keep this. Looks pretty good. Looks adequate enough. Monastery Swiftspear, do not like seeing that. No way, no how. Not on the draw. But we do like, we love seeing Beza. So Beza can really get you out of the pinch versus aggro. Which is why I like this kind of iteration of the deck, Might of the Meek or Shock. Well, they do own a mouse, so I guess we'll get rid of the Might of the Meek. That kind of goes back though. I really like playing with the Abzan version, because if you go into Golgari, yeah, I mean it's still fine, but kind of thing, we don't have our combo pieces anyway, so it doesn't really matter. With a Shock, sure, doing what we can. Like I said, we're on the draw. We're already down to 13 life before we can sniff our second land drop, which is pretty absurd. Yeah, not much here. Just gonna go ahead and do this. It's worth noting that we're going to need to see another land, though, for Beza especially. They can't go for the Offspring on the Manifold Mouse, which is really, really nice. Not yet, at least. Not yet. I think I can just take two. I mean, I don't want to do this now, because I want to give them the map tokens at their end step, rather than at the beginning. I know it's, like, not amazing, but, like, I think I kind of have to do this now. It's not great. It's actually pretty horrific, but I have to be able to just drop down the Freestrider Lookout. I think that's the most mana efficient thing we can do, because I can't just hold on to the Get Lost now, because they're gonna go for the Offspring here. So yeah, I think we have played mistake free, totally mistake free. Doesn't mean we'll win, but. Runs resolve. Okay. Might of the Meek. Well, that kind of ruins our fun here, huh? I'm gonna have to let this go. Oh, well, I should go for Might of the Meek here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to let this go, unfortunately. Here's the thing. We could actually... okay, here's the thing. Freestrider Lookout is a... we don't have... okay, we're gonna chunk block here, because we're gonna get two fishes... or fish. Two fish for the Beza if we chunk block here once we resolve Beza. We don't have any crimes anyway, so yeah, I think the chump block is actually correct here. So let's go for the Mirrex, and we're just gonna drop our Beza. Yeah, this is actually good, because if we would have taken the damage here, we don't get the fish. I think that's a lot better of a move here. Nevertheless, I don't know. We still might just lose. I mean, this hard fight. I mean, these mice are crazy. They're so fast. Show off, all right. Come to think of it, this Pillage of the Bog, I mean, I love Pillage of the Bog, but right now it's looking a little sus. A little sus. Alright, Micey boy. Definitely don't like this. You know what? I mean, we could actually... it seems insane. Are they going to go for double strike? They are. So I think I'm actually just going to chump block. I know it seems crazy, but like I said, we can Pillage the Bog. We're probably going to have to find a temporary lockdown. So for now, we just chump block. I think it's okay. I think it's actually a decent move. Brushland. So if I go in for you, if we can plot you, how does that look? How does that look for us? I don't know, we might just want to cast it, because if we're looking for temporary lockdown, if we're just straight up looking for lockdown and we have to pay 2, like, that's not bad. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So there it is. Okay, we got the lockdown. We got the lockdown. I think we just go for it, right? Sure, we gotta, you know, pay. We gotta pay 2 life, but paying 2 life to exile all of the stuff, their map token, their might. Yeah, this is, oh, their whole board is gone. Their whole board is gone. Yeah, that's absolutely worth it, right? I'm gonna swing in. It gives me a nice. I'm gonna say thanks, but I'm a little wary because they do have this that gives haste. I mean, I'm a little wary. It doesn't mean that we won by any stretch of the imagination. Might of the Meek. Okay, well, actually, if they're using Might of the Meek on my creature, I mean, we might be looking okay then. I guess we'll Duress you. Let's go for this, right? Pillage the Bog, and I think I'm actually just gonna let's go search here. Actually, worth noting, I can't go for Lily. Even if I were to snag a Lily here, I don't have enough black because of reasons. So what do I actually want here? Do we want to start setting up the combo? Gotta pay for the combo, which is kind of yucky. I think we'll go for the Cruelty of Gix, right? Maybe we just go for Innkeeper's Town. I mean, I don't know. Let's go for Vraska. Let's go Vraska. Do I want to start swinging is the question. I mean, like, can we outrace them? I don't know. Like, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I can't imagine they have a creature. So maybe they have like a Might of the Meek or something like that, and I can just Duress them away. Maybe this is a little bit of a... Oh, yeah. Oof. Not good. That was a risky play. Did not work out for us, but still think we're looking relatively okay. Let's go for Vraska. Yep. Go in for Mishra's Foundry. I think we're not in any like real danger here. I think I am just going to draw a card and proliferate. Yeah, I think so. Another lockdown, which is beautiful. 7 life, and like I said, I know that we're taking life when we draw with Vraska, but like eventually, I'm not gonna swing. We have this Mishra's Foundry. I don't really want to kind of goof this up. I think we're just kind of playing a more control style build right now. See, exactly. No, they have haste. Okay, well, we're definitely chump blocking. Well, I guess we're not chump blocking. Let's see what they do here first. +1/+0. I just kind of assume. That's exactly why I did not swing in with the Beza. Just because I know that this deck can get absolutely insane. Well, let's see what they want to do here. I mean, oh, well. I kind of, sometimes I'm so used to the, I'm so used to them just going absolutely berserk with like the other stuff. I guess just the Manifold Mice itself can't even get over the Beza, so it's pretty nice. Alright, so it was a temporary lockdown. I'm just so, like, scared. Like, I'm actually scared to do anything, though. Because I know they have this Rockface Village, and all their stuff has Offspring. I'm gonna do this at least one more time.
Patience. We will win.
Don't really... well, actually, I can't even cast it. That's actually worth noting. Wow, this is scary. I actually don't know if we should swing in or not. Like, I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna lean towards no, because we can go for the Mirrex. I don't know, guys. This is weird. What we can do is go for the Mirrex, and then eventually Vraska can go for the -9, and then we can finish them off with the Mirrex. Not exactly how we, like, typically play the deck, but I can't risk the haste Offspring combo. I can't. I simply can't. So let's go for the Mirrex, sure. Another Abolisher. But I'm going to have to +1 this, because I have to get up to the -9 to actually win the game. So if they can't deal 5 to me, I think we're looking okay. More land. I mean, just so much land. Yucky. Let's go ahead and drop 1 Grand Abolisher. I'm not going to drop the other one, because we'd have to pay for it. So let's just chill. Let's just chill. Our win condition is now Vraska. I think we're looking pretty good. Okay. Here's the thing, though. This is so weird. This is not how we, like, want to win the game, necessarily. I mean, I'll take the win no matter what. Don't get me wrong. Flooded to the gills. I don't know what's going on here. Absolutely flooded. But let's take Vraska, the Betrayal Sting. I'm going to go for the -9. And if they have fewer than 9, that's fine. Because our little mites are going to clean up the job. Ah, that was not... Hey, I'll take it, though. Not how we win with a combo deck, but I'll take it. Bird of Prey. I'm more of a Birds of Paradise guy myself, but nevertheless, ooh, this is a little scary. I mean, we have our combo here. I'm gonna keep it. If we're going against aggro, there's a chance that we just get blown off the map because we don't have any removal. But Boros means most likely it's gonna be aggro, so this is not good. Definitely not great, but all right. There's a chance. I'm gonna start drop down the Innkeeper's talent. Ooh, whoa, okay, well, okay, there's a lot going on here, so that's a lot of things that hit my brain really quick. So they're running blue, which kind of changes up the thing a little bit here, and then we also top deck into a temporary lockdown. It's interesting. Because immediately I'm thinking, okay, if they go in for something super crazy here with the, like, Boros Convoke or Mice or something, we're looking bad, and we need a lockdown. And then we got a lockdown, but they could be running counter magic, and now this is obviously not a fast deck anymore. So, lots of stuff going on here. And you know what? I am going to do this. Just go in for level 3. Just going for level 3 here. Yep. Alternatively, we could have dropped down the Mirrex to kind of set this up if they're like a true blue, slowy control type of nonsense deck, but... Artist's Talent. Okay. So, okay, we got Beza. Now here's the thing, I mean, we kind of have this going on, right? We have the Vraska. I'm gonna just try and go in for the Cruelty of Gix first. I'm gonna try it. I mean, there's a very good chance, obviously, that they do have a counter spell. Really? Alright, well, let's go for the Cruelty of Gix, sure. Okay, now I can search them. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we have the Innkeeper's talent with the Cruelty of Gix. And that's very interesting. I kind of didn't think I'd get this far, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so maybe I should just go in for the Grand Abolisher, right? It is gonna take a while to get this going on, but... I'm like the Plankton meme. I didn't think I'd get this far. But now that we are this far... Alright, let's do the Grand Abolisher then, I guess. Nothing in the graveyard to snag with the Cruelty of Gix, so... I guess we kind of like forcibly read ahead there, right? Like I said, I had no idea. Ooh, Cavern of Souls. Okay, we love that. So the Cruelty of Gix, all things considered, didn't really kind of go our way there, but I did want to snag the Grand Abolisher, so let's do this. And wait, hold on. Hold on. I don't even have to go in for the Grand Abolisher nonsense. They're tapped out, right? We have it. We literally have it. Typically, you want to go in for the Grand Abolisher. During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells with the Cavern of Souls. They're completely locked out. But this time, I'm going to go straight in for the Vraska. Vraska! Feel the sting of the Betrayal. Let's go, baby. Birds of Prey. I told you I was a Birds of Paradise guy, so... Easy as. Hafaladak. Hello. I hope I got that name right. If I don't, I apologize. But nevertheless, let's see what we got. Oh, that was a friend. I saw that. That was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friendly when you take a mulligan because those things suck. All right. So get extended my friendly hello. It can get unfriendly if you want to rope me before the match even starts. But ooh, is that a double mulligan? All right, we'll switch it back. We'll switch it back to being friendly again because that is really unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunalities, I don't know if that's a word, but if it is a word, we have an Elspeth Smite, and your Cacophony Scab's not going to die. It's going to get exiled, and you're not going to be able to get any damage off. Invasion of Tarkir, okay. Interesting. Worth noting that the temporary lockdown just kind of screws this up for them, which I love, personally. So we'll just go to Elspeth, smite you. Exile. And you know what? I mean, let's go ahead and just drop this. I know that we kind of take a turn off, but If we have temporary lockdown, I'm not really looking to drop the Grand Abolisher. Anyway, another lockdown, sure. Now let's just go for the Freestrider Lookout, why not? Freestrider Lookout. I mean, this invasion of Tarkir, we are guarding. We are looking out. We are looking out for this invasion of Tarkir. One card left in their hand. I think I am just going to go ahead and block. If they have like a monstrous rage or something, we still have a lockdown, so not really the end of the world here. It's, yeah, I mean, you can look at that, look at that. Look at them highlight this. They cannot wait. They are just frothing at the mouth, like, oh my god, please block, please block. Felonious Rage, I guess that's better than a Monstrous Rage, because we actually don't take any damage that way, but we still have a lockdown pretty much looking good here, so guess we'll call out Human. Guess we might as well, right? There's really no downside. We're at 18 life. We get rid of the Invasion of Tarkir and a little creature token. Not much to worry about here. Another land, so now we can kind of just have some fun, right? Grand Arbiter. Not Grand Arbiter. That is a Azorius card that is much worse than this. But Grand Abolisher. I mean, it's worth noting. I mean, we still got to finish the game. I guess I will attack. I have a Get Lost, but we're gonna have to make this Get Lost work because if they just have like a Swift Sphere, giving them 2 map tokens is actually pretty bad. That's fine. That does not make a difference to me. If you Lightning Strike my creature, you don't Lightning Strike my face. So that's wonderful. And here comes the Flood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 14 cards. That is pretty atrocious. But they're getting flooded too, so I can't really complain too much here. So I guess the staring match continues. Okay, let's go. Eventually we got to snag into something pretty crazy here. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just call out Human again. Sure, whatever. I don't think it really matters. 2 get lost, so whatever they play down, I think this is going to be a grindy matchup. We're going to have to top deck into... Okay. Do they have nothing to play either? Hey, you know what? We're going to give a cheers to our opponent. This is a very unlikely matchup here. I guess we'll take a look at what they got in here. 3 Felonious Rages. Oh my god, we'll get rid of 1. That's for sure. The staring contest continues. Oh, okay, we finally get a Vraska. Okay, so no more staring contest, my friend. Vraska, the Betrayal Sting. And you know what? I am just going to draw. Oh, they don't even want the staring contest to continue. I guess if you stare at Vraska, you turn to stone, right? Blood Junkie. Oh my god. Well, hey, I think all the blood stuff got rotated out, so you might be in the wrong format, Blood Junkie. Alright, nevertheless, we got this. Let's see what we got. Ruthless Negotiation. That is pretty ruthless. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Elspeth Smite. If they don't have a turn 1 play, I think getting rid of that seems adequate. Lockdown. Well, I guess we don't have to ponder upon your hand anymore. Oh, is this going to be like just discard? Just like discard Tribal? Oh my god. Alright, well. Insatiable Avarice. I kind of debated on running that card in my deck, but too much black, I guess. I actually don't know. There's not really a clear answer here. I think I'm going to get rid of this, though. If we're going to both whittle down our resources, I guess I'll just do this. Don't really want you gaining card advantage here, because we're both... Honestly, all things considered, we... Ooh, I don't like that. Definitely don't like that. Probably going to go get rid of my Liliana. I was going to say, so they can just have, like, discard stuff. That's not that big a deal, but... Gruul Claw's Heist. I mean, that's like, okay, now you get to choose. Whoa, and they let me keep my Lily, so Get Lost. I have another Get Lost. That's pretty crazy. That made, wait, that made no sense. That makes no sense. I mean, Lockdown gets rid of these bandit thingies, and then I have Liliana, so that just really weird to me. Okay. They have another one? You have another one. Oh my god. Well, now you gotta think they'd definitely get rid of Lily, right? Fortunately, when they gift you a card, that you do kind of replenish that card advantage, so that's kind of nice, but you gotta think they get rid of Liliana now, right? I mean, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know. Let's go. Okay, we deserve that. We deserve that. This is against a freaking oh, let's go. Nope, let's go for human, not elemental. But going against a what, like a discard tribal deck, we get our Liliana. Very, very lucky there, but
This is my home, and I don't. You
I
won't
think we'll
be
get rid of the Grand Abolisher. Again, this is more... They don't have anything at instant speed that I'm worried about. But it is worth noting that they can steal it back. Yeah, we deserve that. That was just karma. It is worth noting, kind of sucky though, the Ruthless Negotiation. They can flash this back, even if they discard it. So that kind of like advantage that we gain from that is kind of ruined. The nice thing about this is we can get lost the Liliana that they stole from us. If they do top deck into a land, that is. I actually am not really in love with our position right now, as weird as it sounds. We're just gonna have to... Because if they drop this Blood Bandit's... Oh man, this is not good. Decent chance it doesn't matter anyway, so I guess we'll just get rid of this. Alright, Pillage the Bog. You know what? Do we get rid of our own Get Lost is the question. Do we... I want to plus the Lily. Like, there's no way around it. We're going to have to plus the Lily. I guess we'll just plot this. I don't know what I'm plotting it for, necessarily, but, like... I don't think I can just, like, not plus the Lily. Like, this is our greatest leverage point in the match. I know getting rid of the Get Lost is not optimal. Good God, is it not optimal. But... yeah. Not much of a choice here. I mean, honestly, because the Bandit's talent, and I think this is optimal, right? Because the Balanced talent, they do this if they discard a card. Like, I don't have anything to discard anyway, so... Wow, and we take it. Okay, we absolutely deserve that. Discard tribal. Just Llanowar. Hello, hello. Is this a Llanowar a band? Am I crazy? Llanowar a band? Either way, I guess we don't have to worry about that too much here. Oh, they gotta love the you gotta love the summer vibes here. We got the little Karn in the pool with the Kiora sunglasses combo. Gotta love the, you know, summer's still here. A lot of people like to push summer into fall. I'm like, no, summer is definitely still here. We're in summer right now. Alright, let's get it, baby. I think you can make a case to go for the Freestrider Lookout first for the Duress, but I think we're just going to take a peek at the hand here. Okay. So, there's a good chance that we are playing against the same type of deck here, but this will be like the, epitome. This will be the quintessential matchup. If they're running the Innkeeper's talent, kind of nonsense, like, we're running the Abzan version, they're running the more, like, I guess you could say the stereotypical version that you see everywhere, more like the Golgari. I personally think this is a little weaker, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think that the Abzan version is a lot more leveraged, better against the meta. Guess there's not really a whole lot to do here. Just drop you, go in for the... I guess we'll go for the Freestrider Lookout. Because if I make a target player sacrifice a creature, I'd rather ramp up with my Freestrider Lookout when we drop Liliana next turn on their Sentinel of the Nameless City. You can kind of see this is ramping up pretty nicely. If they do just kind of go for the throat, that's unfortunate, but such is life. How did I know? Alright, we'll still got Liliana. We have actually a Beza. Now that we have Beza, that kind of changes up things a lot. I think we should, right? It's more mana efficient. We actually get a card draw out of it as well. They've got more cards in their hand, so... yeah, let's just drop Beza. And like I said, Golgari does not have access to Beza, and we just top deck into another Cavern of Souls, so... all things considered, extraordinarily floody, which is not good. Alright, Demolition Field, no problem. Map token. We're going to be able to get around the Sentinel of the Nameless City. Even if you do... oh, go for the throw. Oh my god. Guys, this is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 12 cards are lands. I mean, that's just apocalyptically horrific. So, nothing else to do here. Liliana, just gotta get rid of you.
Enough with the mysteries.
Enough with the mysteries! Now, no, it's not a mystery. Just go for the throat. Not a mystery. We know they have it, which is unfortunate. Alright, so we're flooded to the absolute gills right now. Well, yeah, take a good look. Take a good look, Deep Cavern Bat. You're going to like what you see. So, yep, they see all my Cavern of Souls. Yep. Not wonderful. Good lord, is that not wonderful? Well, at least we get a little bit of a card advantage. Elspeth Smite's better than nothing. Definitely better than nothing. So let's go ahead and plus our lovely Lily. Our lovely Lily. Get rid of some more Cavern of Souls. You know what? Because we do have the Lily, I don't think it's worth swinging in because we want to protect Lily, I suppose. And they have, what, go for the throw. This is kind of weird. Typically, we don't want to play, like, aggressive. But, like, this might be one of those times where, like, swinging in is actually the best move. So we're going to Elspeth Smite the Mosswood Dread Knight regardless. And they're probably going to go for the throat regardless. So, yeah, I think we actually just swing here. There's nothing to gain from the Deep Cavern Bat killing you. There's nothing to gain. You don't have anything. You little bat. So we'll just Elspeth Smite. This is kind of nice here. Nameless City. Don't love it, but... yeah, didn't see that coming. Okay, well, I was going to say, if they get a +1/+1 counter, Lily's going to die either way, which is really unfortunate. But now that they did top deck into a land, get a little lucky there. But I guess, you know, getting a Sentinel of the Nameless City to buff it was lucky in the first place. Alright, pretty good there.
Now you've got my
More land. Oh, boy, that is just not good. Alright, let's go ahead and plus Lily here. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is just doo-doo cheeks. This is just bad.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I don't even care. Yeah, I'll just show you. This comes in tap, so we'll just play it down. Lily's gonna go bye-bye. This is just brutal, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just absolutely brutal flood. I guess they're getting flooded too, so I can't complain too hard. And then we're gonna lose the Liliana. But this Sentinel of the Nameless City can easily, and I mean easily, just kind of run away with the game here. So, a little nervous.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
That's my cue to leave, and this is our cue to lose, Liliana. I'm having a little bit of a, some days are like that, folks. Some days are like that. I'm just gonna pass. I don't know. We're gonna pass, and we're gonna do the old, go for the, or not the, full control. Hashtag fake full control, baby. I have absolutely nothing that I'm playing. Full control, that's right. That's right. You better watch out. You better think twice. Full control, baby. What do I have? Do I have this go for the throat? Do I have the go for the throat? No, I do not. I guess with the Thawstalker Warlock, they're going to find out pretty soon that I do not. And would you just fucking look at that? Holy shit, guys. That is crazy. I guess we'll call out Human. And at this point, we'll play one more turn. But with the Thawstalker Warlock, they're going to see. They're going to see I have absolutely nothing. Down to 10. I mean, this flow was nuts, man. Hey. Cheers, my friend. Take a look. Take a look at my lovely lands. At this point, we're so far behind. I mean, I guess we could top deck into another land. We could top deck into another land, and we'll go ahead and just give you a little freak out. I'm not going to do that with my coffee, but that's what I want to do. And then we'll go ahead and clank them up. We'll be good sports, though. Nice little deck here. Good game. Hey, it is what it is. More Roigan? Hello, how you doing here? If I butchered that, I apologize. I don't look at forest. They got the squirrels. Ooh, Farwar. I kind of thought we were going with squirrels with this. Oh, that's Liliana. That's actually the Liliana squirrel. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drop down a white source. Unfortunately, we don't get our Blooming Marsh down, but I want to be able to Elspeth smite this little mite caller. Not so mighty when you get smited by Elspeth. Ooh. Oh, so this is going to be frogs, huh? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. Nothing too fancy here. I know that we have the temporary lockdown, but again, things could kind of change here, so it's actually worth noting that, yeah, this actually kind of hurts us a little bit. Alright, so I could go for the Get Lost, got the temporary lockdown. You could make a case that I could wait for this, but because they are playing blue, there's an okay enough chance that they just counter the lockdown, so I think going for the Elspeth Smite is probably the best move. Sure, doesn't really matter too much here. Sure. Now that they tap out, Without dying, though. That's actually pretty funny. Without dying, they get to draw a card. Not the end of the world. It's still going to be well worth it to go in for the temporary lockdown, so don't have to worry about too much about any sort of guilt. He's got to pay 2, that's fine. Wow, really? I don't know. I mean, alright. Dominicus. Hello, Dominicus. Alright. Yeah, this looks good enough. It's not bad, at least. It's not bad enough to mulligan, so we'll go ahead and keep this, see what we got going on here. Ruthless Negotiation. Wow. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go for the temporary lockdown. It's a little nerve-wracking, but if they don't drop down a little creature to kind of begin the game, I'm gonna assume they don't, but let's go ahead and take a peek and see what we got going on here. So, okay. Ugh. Okay. Don't really care about the cut downs, but the Virtual Persistence, how much do I hate that? Not too much, right? I think I'm gonna get rid of the Bandit's Talent. I think this is kind of annoying. Alright. Guess we'll just drop the Innkeeper's Talent. Innkeeper's Talent seems pretty good here. But yeah, like I said, I mean, with the Virtual Persistence, ooh, Cruelty of Gix, we definitely like that. Not too much else doing here. I guess we'll just drop this. I am not going to drop down the Grand Abolisher, just so that they can go for Virtual Persistence on their own turn. Sure, they can't cut it down this turn, but then they just go for Virtual Persistence, like... No, thank you. Hopeless Nightmare, sure. I'm not going to get rid of... You know what, honestly, the Grand Abolisher... I don't know if I need it at all, to be honest with you. It's more, I guess, like, Control. I love the Grand Abolisher versus, like, Control. But if the plan here is just to go in for the Cruelty of Gix, kind of get the stuff going on here, we can just bring it back with Cruelty of Gix anyway. So now we get our Beza. Love that. They could actually go for the Virtue of Persistence and that kind of nonsense, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Beza the Bounding Spring. And then Beza's just so good. This is exactly why I love, and I mean love, the Abzan version of this deck here. So I think they still they can, but then they'll have to pay the Ward 1. Wait, can they? Hold on. Virtual Persistence, and then they have to pay Ward 1. Maybe if they top deck into a land, they can do that Virtue of Persistence and Cut Down combo, which is actually pretty annoying. But instead, they go for Ruthless Negotiation, which is really interesting here. Okay, I'm actually going to get rid of the land. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I think I like this a little bit better here, because now I can go in for the Duress, kind of get rid of this Virtue of Persistence. But come to think of it, I mean, now we have the Liliana, so I'm actually just going to go for the Innkeeper's Talent, because now we have Liliana. We have our combo, so now we're kind of like looking into like different avenues here. Because now they have to just worry about the Beza. We've got our Innkeeper's Talent up to level 4. And now we can just drop the Liliana. So, we actually don't have enough black. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's just swing. I mean, this is enough to win, but let's do it. We got it, baby, right? Liliana with a level 4 Innkeeper's Talent. We got 6, baby. Liliana. Okay. Where are you going, Black? I thought Black liked Liliana. Q laser. Hello, hello. All right, we'll go ahead and keep this. Looks adequate. Looks adequate enough. Let's go ahead and Duress you away. Let's take a peek at the old hand and see what we got. Absolutely nothing that we can play. Okay, never mind. Well, all right. How do we want to play around this? We do have Pillage the Bog. You know what? Obviously, the most, like, thing that kind of, like, speaks out to me. Ooh. Okay, so I'm trying to articulate my thoughts here. Okay, we could actually go for the Pillage the Bog and just kind of get greedy to search for top 4 cards. It's a little not great. Plus, we're not in any, like, real danger right now, at least. I mean, like, they can get crazy, but they're going to go ahead and, what, flash in you? And that's not really that big of a deal. So, let's go ahead and just kind of play it still. Pillage the Bog will fly. I think I like that a little bit more. We could have got crazy. A lot of times, you're under so much duress. Not this kind of duress, either. Not this duress. But you're under so much actual duress because, like, lizards, mice, etc. are so blazingly fast. So blazingly fast that you just like have to like kind of start sweating for the temporary lockdown really soon, but right now, not really. I mean, it's not great. So I think I like going for the... Now we can pillage the bog. Now I'm going to have to hope for the lockdown at this point. So I think we'll do that, right? Let's go for the cave, drop down our land, and now we'll kind of search. I guess we could have gone for the Mirrex instead. So there's a temporary lockdown. Like I said, we are going to have to pay 1, but I don't think it's really that big a deal. Let's just grab it. Temporary lockdown, but bam. Okay, so we play around that pretty well here. I don't really care about the pain that much. We should drop the Mirrex in hindsight, but it is what it is. And I guess I might as well Duress, just see if they have anything here, and no, they do not again. But okay, it's fine. Worth noting, it is worth noting with the Zephyr, it's up to 1 other target creature, so they actually don't even have to kind of bounce this. Ooh. So this Cruelty of Gix is actually not that amazing. Ah, that's actually kind of gross. Damn, this Cruelty of Gix is actually not that great at all. Because we can't even, like, ooh. Scry 1. Ooh, yeah, this is actually looking pretty bad. Ooh, this is looking really bad. Like, really bad. Okay. This Cruelty of Gix does nothing. Let's go for this so I don't have to pay. Well, I don't have to pay either way, right? I think I am... So it doesn't really matter here, because at the end of the start of my next step, I'm going to go for number 2, and then we'll be able to go to the search library, lose 3 life. But am I going to have enough time is the question. This is still a decent amount of damage, so I think it's just going to have to be another lockdown, right? So I'll just put it at 1, whatever. You have nothing in your hand, I obviously know that, but we're going to be able to find another temporary lockdown. But we have to pay for that lockdown too, so... Ooh, I haven't even really done the math here. It's going to be kind of scary. Down to 7, sure. Another land, which is apocalyptic. You know, come to think of it, should I actually just go for Beza instead? Is Beza better than the lockdown? God, they can pump their board, though. Nah, I don't think that matters that much, right? No, because they can just... Oh, God, this is hard. I think it's just going to have to be the lockdown. Yeah. Okay. Alright, down to 2 we go. Lockdown. Sure. Ugh, this is not looking great, though. Nothing in my graveyard that I can kind of abuse with the Cruelty of Gix. Yeah, because if we go for Beza, eventually they can just pump up the whatchamacallit and have him fly. So they go for Harbin. This is looking apocalyptically nightmarish. Okay, we do get a Beza. We do get a Beza, which is nice. Do we have to pay for this, is my question. We would actually have to pay. We'd actually have to pay. So I guess we'll just go for Cavern of Souls. We'll call Elk. Just so that we do not have to pay for this lovely Beza. Okay. Gain a little bit of life. But we're still dead in 2 turns. It doesn't really matter here, right? Damn, we're still dead in 2 swings. Like, damn. I guess this one little flying creature can just take you out, huh? Yep, and it doesn't really matter. It's still a 2-turn clock no matter what. So we're kind of at, you know, like a Vraska, I guess, maybe. Pillage the Bog, well, I guess that kind of works, right? Let's go for Blooming Marsh, and then we'll be able to pillage the Bog. So, I mean, yeah, like the world's our oyster here. Let's see, what do we have? Problem is we can't do 2 pain lands, so we have black. So we can pay. We have black, and then we can pay 1 like non-source. But the problem with like Beza, we have the Elk, right? It's gonna have to just be like removal. Damn, this is actually not that great of a spot. I guess it's gonna have to be Liliana, because we can pay this, pay 1, and then we're down to 1. So I guess this Liliana is the best choice here. I know this is kind of unexciting. I know this is unexciting, but I do not want to mess up here. So yeah, it's gonna have to be Lily. We pay 1, go down to 1, sack the Harbin.
Something suspicious is going on.
No Mirrex or anything to worry about, right?
Heard of personal space?
They've never heard of personal space, Lily. Yeah, I'm gonna swing in. There's no Mirrex, there's no creature lands, no nothing. Okay. If they do drop another flyer, though, I might have to scream. 1 damage. I mean, we're at their mercy right now. Nothing yet. All right. Well, Elspeth Smite. I'm still gonna plus the Lily. Kind of sucks that we do have to kind of get rid of this Elspeth Smite, but no way. Okay, we lost. Oh, we for sure lost. Hey, it is what it is. Good game. That's it. Wow. They top deck a freaking Get Lost, man. A lot of times these decks don't even run Get Lost, but yeah, game's absolutely over. So let's not waste absolutely no time. They have us in checkmate. GG's, man. TKO, snazzy. Alright, let's see how snazzy you are, my friend. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good here. Got the Elspeth Smite, Temporary Lockdown, Cruelty of Gix kind of nonsense here. Definitely like the Cruelty of Gix. It's been a while since I've kind of gone in for the Cruelty of Gix. Ooh, well, double the trouble. Alright, do we want to go for the Elspeth Smite, or do we want to just kind of wait for the Temporary Lockdown? I guess we'll see what they do here. Cunning Coyote. Oh my, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good combo there. Nah, I think we'll just take the 2 for 1, right? I don't like taking damage. It's close. I think it's close, but I'm gonna go ahead and just take it for now. Take it for now, huh? Temporary Lockdown. Was that the best move? I mean, I think you can make the case that it's... I don't know. I guess we'll find out. If they have a lot of haste creatures, I'm gonna start to feel the heat a little bit. Heartfire Hero is not a haste creature. They actually have that haste land where that gives mice haste, but don't seem to have it right now, which is nice. So I'm gonna go in for the. I think I'm gonna go for the Mirrex here. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay anything, right? And then we have the Elspeth Smite just in case. I think I like that. So let's go for Lily. We will have to pay 1 for the Cruelty of Gix this way, but it's okay. And for once, it's not my fault. Okay, so Heartfire here, they go ahead and +1 it. So that means they're gonna take. I'm gonna take 3 damage here. Again, not really the greatest thing, but
Personal space.
yeah, they don't really know personal space, Lily. It's crazy. All right, so we do have the Elspeth Smite. Love the Elspeth Smite for this deck. I mean, it's so imperative that you have it. You need that like something that costs 1 that kind of gets rid of creatures, because the meta is just so freaking fast, man. So, all right. Doesn't seem like they have anything to kind of respond to, and they don't, which is absolutely phenomenal. Cunning Coyote, wow, that's actually really interesting, because we were just getting started. Okay.